If you are new here, we're Val and Wayne, two full-time adventurers currently exploring Colorado and searching for the different, the hidden,
Okay, that's 11,000 feet.
the out-of-the-way places. And boy, we sure found one. Our adventure through the Rocky Mountains has brought us to the charming little town of Florissant, where high elevation beauty, rich history, and wonderful people all call home. So join us this week and feel the altitude.
I was struggling.
Soak up the past.
Disney purchased a petrified stump.
And meet the salt of the earth.
They call her an SOB.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're continuing our journey in Colorado, heading south on the 25. We're going to Florissant, Colorado, which is in the Rockies. I guess we're heading down through Denver and through Colorado Springs and hanging a right or turning west. And we're boondocking. So that should be nice.
Yeah, boondocking for a while, yeah?
Yeah, there's a national monument there. We can explore Florissant fossil beds. So looking forward to that. And then we're going on to Salida, some more boondocking, and then we are heading to Gunnison. So yeah, you know, we just left Loveland, Colorado, outside of Rocky Mountain National Park. That was quite a week, don't you think?
Yes, Loveland's been very good to us. Well, God's been very good to us, and he used Loveland to do it, I think.
Yeah, anything that could go wrong did go wrong with the check engine and our lithium battery, the tire in our car. Our internet decided, they said, no, you can't use our internet anymore. But luckily, we're on T-Mobile. The Verizon was just redundancy. But we did work that out. Anyway, if you want to know what happened to us, just check out last week's video, yeah?
Yeah.
So hopefully we are done with all the drama. And this will be an uneventful drive.
Yes.
Although we are going through Denver, city, anything can happen. But we're hoping that everything goes well with our DEF system. We had the NOx sensor rebuilt. And
Yay.
We are praying for...
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan, at DTE Diesel, yeah. Hopefully no more check engine lights.
Yeah. I'm glad that it happened here because we're going to really high altitude.
Yeah, we didn't want to... thank you, Lord. It could have been so much worse if the check engine light came on later or we had ignored it. And we're driving all throughout the Rockies in the next month, and it would have been bad trying to get towed and...
Yeah, 10,000 feet.
Oh, it would have been so much worse. So very, very grateful that it worked out the way it did. Anyway, beautiful, sunny, warm day, and we will see you when we get there. Oh, we have a fuel stop, so nothing exciting, but maybe a 3-hour drive today.
See you soon.
Unfortunately, a lot of traffic coming into the Denver area. Oh well.
Slowing down.
Slowing down. Well, that is some traffic going through Denver. I believe it took us an hour and a half to go 50 miles.
We had to get off and go downtown.
Yes, there is a low clearance. I saw these trucks, but both RV Trip Wizard and Garmin directed us to get off of the freeway, but the signs on the freeway did direct trucks to take the 2 middle lanes. The outer lanes only had a 12.5 clearance, but the inner lanes had a 14-foot clearance. But we decided to play it safe, get off the freeway, and go through downtown Denver with our motorhome. Anyway, I'm done with the traffic. We left LA for this. I mean, to get out of this.
Should start lightening up here. Yeah.
Should start lightening up. I'm getting hungry. It's getting warm. I don't want to complain, but wow, I'm ready for some clear roads. Here we go. We made it to our harvest host, a really nice community Grange organization. They had a potluck last night that they invited us to, but honestly, the drive yesterday was brutal. So much traffic, and my fault again. I arranged a travel day the day before 4th of July, so much holiday traffic. Anyway, we chose a harvest host for 4th of July. We wanted something quiet. We didn't want a lot of partiers or all those fireworks going off. So here we are. We're gonna go, interestingly enough, we're in Florissant, Colorado, a small town, but there is a national monument here, Florissant Fossil Beds National Monument. So first we have to unhook the car. Here we go.
In coastal plains, endless views that we're passing through, making our way to a distant place, just us two, somewhere new.
Boy, it's a sure pretty country out here, Valerie.
We're walking a loop of petrified redwood stumps.
Yeah, this was covered by redwoods before.
Some volcanic eruption.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew? I mean, who knew? Very, very interesting. They had a very nice film in the visitor center about all the fossils here. So geologically very significant.
Yeah.
Somewhere new.
This is called the Big Stump. It's one of the largest redwood petrified stumps in the world. And this whole valley, the Florissant Valley, was covered in these petrified stumps, but unrestrained tourism and people just chipping away just destroyed most of these wonders, natural wonders. You know, you can even see, well, you probably can't see in there, but there are saws. Someone, you know, I don't know, 100 years ago tried to saw this.
1893.
When?
1893 for the World's Fair.
1893, yeah, they were trying to, they were trying to saw this in half so they could take it to the World Fair, but they couldn't. This is stone. You know, in the visitor center, he let me hold this little piece of a fossil, and it's so heavy.
Wood.
Petrified wood, yeah, because it wasn't wood. It's silicon, right? I mean, it's whatever. It's so darn heavy. Anyway, very interesting. When you walk around, there are a few of these stumps. They've protected anything that's left, but it is sad that most of it got destroyed from tourism, I suppose.
Just us two.
This is saying that is probably the largest petrified redwood stump in the world, but it's also saying that Disney purchased a petrified stump and put it at Disneyland. Do you know how many times I've been to Disneyland? I don't remember seeing a petrified stump. Do you?
In the context of boondocking, which we are on our third day of a 6-day boondocking trip way up here, high altitude Colorado, we want to make sure that our batteries are operating efficiently, and they are now, especially with that new replacement, but also our refrigerator, because that's the biggest consumer of energy here. And boy, did I get a surprise when I went and looked at the condenser, which I've never done before, and it is just totally inundated by dust. So I'm going to put the camera down here. I hope you can see it. Let's see how much dust I pull out of here.
This is not good. Why didn't I look at this before? I mean, here's what's coming out. That's just a tiny, tiny bit. All right, it's bad. I'm gonna get the vacuum cleaner and clean it out, and then I might use a little bit of chemicals. We'll see.
There's a grill. You can see the condenser grill. cleaned up. Boy, our refrigerator could not breathe. Much better now.
We're back at the Florissant National Monument, the fossil beds, and you could see this in a day, but the reason why we're back here is our harvest host is just a couple miles away, and this is so convenient. We could have gone to Pikes Peak or Garden of the Gods, but this is Saturday on July 4th weekend, so we thought this would be a nice, much more quiet place to take a hike. And, you know, interestingly enough, there are so many people here. It is quite crowded here, so I can just imagine what it would be at those other more popular places. So here we go. You ready for a hike, Wayne?
Let's go.
Here we go. What a great 4-miler.
Yeah, it's so beautiful up here. We were probably over 9,000 feet at that point.
Yeah, I tell you, climbing those ascents on the hills at 8,500, 9,000 feet, I was struggling.
Yeah, I was too.
But we had a beautiful view, a great view of Pikes Peak. We stopped at a beautiful birch forest.
That's pretty cool, huh, Valerie? You got birch forest way up here.
Took a rest, and we also just were hiking around some beautiful, pretty meadows.
Yeah, and not a soul out here either.
No, all around a very good morning hike, but I am hungry, so back to camp.
Let's go.
We've been at this harvest host a couple days, and being that it was on a holiday weekend, the gift store wasn't open, so we were not able to patronize the store. And this is a harvest host that is actually allowing us to stay 3 nights. You just pay a fee for the extra 2 nights. So let's go see what they have to offer.
Ford garage, it took a year. Garage sales. I remember I don't remember how, it was one garage sale that lasted like 4 weeks. Yeah. But I love it. My husband kind of regrets it.
He regrets.
So that was the coal house. You can see the chutes on the side where they dump the coal in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wow, this is the Grange, the Florissant Grange.
The Grange, they bought this historic site in 1960. School was here from 1887 until 1959. The plaster on the walls, the wainscoting, all the windows, the floor are original.
Are these yours?
Yeah, well, they're all
Some
of
of yours,
ours.
all of ours, yeah.
You can see the borders on mine.
Now, what did you call it?
Slap-on borders.
Slap on
SOB.
Okay.
They call her an SOB.
Wayne playing a piano from 1887. 1887.
That's not bad.
We had a nice day at this harvest host, the Florissant Grange. This was the first harvest host that we actually paid to stay extra nice. They just charge a fee, and we were able to stay a total of 3 days, which was very nice. Nice quiet stay over the 4th of July weekend. This is a great little historic building that the Grange bought. It's an old schoolhouse from the turn of the century. Really quaint. The host took us inside to take a look and whatnot. So very nice. We are headed out. We are going to Salida, Colorado, which means we are continuing our journey over the Rocky Mountains. Hopefully not too up and down. I know this is about 8,200 feet and Salida is 7,000, so I know we're going down in elevation. Hopefully a nice drive. It's a beautiful day, and let's go.